Welcome to Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2011 Multi-Server Deployments. My name is Riley Geist. I'm certified in Microsoft Dynamics on the installation, deployments, customization, configuring, applications, and managing Microsoft Dynamics implementations. I'm going to be walking you through our deployment today. If you have any questions about this deployment, you can take a look at my LinkedIn account and contact me. Let's take a look at our network topology. So as you can see here, we're going to do an internal facing deployment, and we're going to access CRM locally. I did put a firewall here and show you where the internet would lie in this network, and show you what you'd need if you wanted to do external facing deployments. You need a domain from a registrar, you need a public IP, and you need a third-party certificate. Without one of these, you cannot do an external deployment. But on our internal deployments, you can see that we have Active Directory for our domain. We have a domain called bcs.local. We have a server name, and it's DC. So our full qualified domain is dc.bcs.local. We're going to install the Hyper-V role, and in our Hyper-V role we're going to have a VM with SQL and a VM with CRM 2011. SQL server name is SQL. Server name for CRM is CRM 2011. And our goal is to access CRM locally. Let's take a look at the software requirements for this deployment. I've already gone ahead and I've pre-installed the software. I've installed Windows Server 2008 R2 Enterprise Edition with the Hyper-V role. And the same goes for our CRM VM and our SQL VM, Windows Server 2008 R2 Enterprise. Our CRM VM, we're going to install Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2011, the full server edition. And the SQL VM, we have SQL 2008 Enterprise Edition. I must stress that no other edition will work with this type of deployments, so you must make sure it's Enterprise Edition. I've already gone ahead and installed the instance, and the instance name is CRM 2011. All of our VMs are joined to the bcs.local domain, and I've statically set all of our IP addresses on the domain controller, CRM VM, and SQL VM. Now let's take a look at our SQL server. So now let's take a look at our SQL server. Okay, so first thing, we open up Server Management Studio. And you'll see that our server name is here. Typically this is blank. You'd go to Browse More and Network Servers. It would retrieve all the instances actually on this server. So let's just see what it comes up with. And as you can see, our CRM instance is right here. I also have a SharePoint instance here. We're going to go ahead and click on the CRM one, and you go to connect. And just so you know, when you do do an SQL installation and you open this up, this SQL server agent will be disabled. You can just go ahead and enable it by clicking Start, This is important for the installation of CRM 2011. Um, it'll it'll want to look at the server agents, and if it's not turned on, the installation process can't move forward. So this is important. If you don't remember this, you might have to go back. Let's take a look at Server Configuration Manager. So in client protocols, you see TCP/IP. You can double click on that. The default port will say port 1433. You just set it to 0 and hit OK. And so here we're going to type CLI config. Oh, CLI confg. Perfect. And we're going to set up an alias. So as you can see, we have two aliases here. I'm going to click on this one here. So it'll be blank. Let's just clear this out. Show you what it'll look like. So this will look like this. It'll look like this. 443. So what you'd want to do is you want to clear this out. You'd want to type 0, dynamically determined port, and our server name is SQL/CRM 2011, and this sets our alias. So this alias will open up a sort of a pipeline, so to speak, and talk to our CRM server. So we can drop down the instance name during the deployment. And that's it. That's all you need to know as far as SQL goes for the installation of CRM. I'll see you in Active Directory. Now we're going to take a look at our Active Directory prerequisites. So I've already gone ahead and I've created the service accounts. I just want to show you what service accounts to create. In Manage Service Accounts, I created a sandbox service, an asynchronous service, an application service, and a deployment web service. You should note that you should have the passwords available for all four of these. For when you begin your installation, you are required to know them. In users here, we created 4 security groups. So let's go ahead and configure our server for CRM. We're going to go ahead and we're going to type CLI confg, and we're going to set our alias like we did on the SQL server. We do it the exact same way. So our server name is SQL / our instance name, and then dynamically determined port. It's going to say port 1433. We're going to put it to 0, and then click here, OK, apply, and then boom. Now we've created a pathway for our instance during installation. And we're going to go up to Open Server Manager. Okay. As you can see here in configuration, we'll open up local users and groups. And in groups, we're going to go to performance log users. Now, you already have to set up the service accounts first before we do this, and then we add the application service, the asynchronous service, and the deployments web service. So just show you how to add them. You could type A and check the names. As you can see, we already have some users in here. And there's our asynchronous, and you just hit OK. Oh, it already exists, so. And there you go. That's all you have to do on the CRM server side. So now we can go ahead and actually begin our installation.